Hey there, I'm Jen, and today we're going to take a closer look at the REV'IT Afterburn H2O women's riding jacket. Now, this is a jacket that is all about cold weather riding. It's going to have that drop-in thermal liner, it has a permanent waterproof liner, and even just the look and style of this. It feels like it jumped right off the ski mountain, looks super warm and comfortable, and also I'm a super fan of all the different colorways REV'IT has chosen for this jacket. It's going to do well for you city commuters out there, commuting around town, those kind of speeds, and again, the styling, I could see it fitting in right in like with New York City or any of those very fancy metropolises. Now this jacket does price in at around $330. Of course, it's going to ship to you for free, and our price match policy is in place to guarantee you the lowest price available. Now some notes about sizing. Nikki here is 5'6", 140 pounds with a 35-inch bust. When we're looking at the sizing chart, REV'IT recommends for her a size 38, and that's what you see her wearing right now. So it is an excellent fit. It is a true to size fit. Our recommendation is go off what the REV'IT sizing chart has recommended for you. So let's dive into all the different features of the Afterburn H2O women's jacket. Starting up top, and it is hard to miss, there's this really cool hoodie that comes on this jacket. So if you're out for that cold weather riding and you want to keep your head warm after you take the helmet off, you could go ahead and throw that on. Now, if you're not a fan of the hoodie, it is removable. So it does have a full circumference zip to pop off. Now just be aware when you do take it off, that zipper is going to be exposed. So just keep that in mind. And I would love to see in future iterations if REV'IT could just give us a little fold down or a little hideaway for that exposed zipper. But moving on to the main portion of the jacket, do have a higher style mandarin collar that goes into a main zipper entryway. And then on either side, you do have the typical two hand warmer pockets that are zipped down. I want to point out these little tack points do have some reflective hits to them, as does the logo. Just take a peek at all the patterning that's happening in this jacket. Again, it's got a kind of cool geometric edgy design to it. I'm personally a fan. You take a peek and decide for yourself. I'm also a fan of the different colorways. Again, has like that snowboard ski jacket vibe to it. When it comes to the main construction material of this jacket, this is a 3L high density soft shell mainer and outer shell that REV'IT has decided to use in this jacket. And when it comes to the armor, it does use their C-Smart CE1 armor. So you can see this guy right here, it looks like this, and you're gonna get that armor into the shoulder and then also into the elbow. And as we're looking at the sleeves, I want to point out you do have a little adjustment point here in the bicep, a little snap adjustment, and then down here, an indirect vent. So if you want to get a little breathability happening on a warmer ride, you could pop these open and get some airflow going. All right, Nikki, if you could turn to the side for us and hit that riding position. So in the side view, just a slight pre-curve to the sleeve. It's going to help it adjust to a couple different riding positions. And coming to the torso at the bottom hem, you do have this pull cinch cord, so you can really tighten that up at the bottom and keep the elements out. I would say a little nitpick about this jacket, I would love to see a couple more adjustment points so this jacket could adapt to a couple different body types. All right, Nikki, if you could turn to the back for us. And so on the back view, I'm just going to give you a little peek here at the hoodie. A little reflective line coming down the top of it, and I want to point out there's no snap here. Some riders really like to see a jacket that has a hoodie so it could snap down so it's not bobbling around in the wind on you. It doesn't have it on this one, so just bear that in mind. Now right beneath that, there is this little vent here, indirect vent, and so that's going to help just with the breathability of a jacket. Again, when it's got that thermal liner in it and that Hydratex liner, it could get a little stuffy in there if it's not super cold, so that little breathability is going to help with that. Into the middle back here, I want to point out it doesn't come with a back protector, but you can opt to add one in if you so choose. And you do have a slight drop tail down here for coverage on the lower back. And I do like this asymmetric design that's happening in that kind of geometric theme of the jacket. All right, Nikki, if you could turn front and unzip for us. So a lot of things happening on the inside of this jacket. Like I said before, it has that drop-in removable thermal liner, and that is a full sleeve liner. And it also has the permanently attached Hydratex Waterproof liner. So as we look at the inside, you can see this liner here also has some stash pockets, and this is your thermal liner. And then underneath it, your Hydratex liner is incorporated into that outer shell. That's where it's bonded. I do like this little rain gutter down here. That's really nice for helping the moisture that's getting trapped between the outer shell and the Hydratex liner has a little place to escape. And then this jacket also has a short connection zipper and belt loops if you want to go ahead and connect this to your pair of riding pants. All right, Nikki, if you could go ahead and zip up for us, please. All right, so that's going to do it. That's your 360 overview of the REV'IT Afterburn H2O women's jacket. Again, this is going to do great for those colder months of riding. I'm thinking about you Philly riders, you New York riders, anyone who's going to have really cold seasons of riding with a lot of rain. This is one you want to check out. Now, if you have more questions, go ahead and hit the info button on your desktop or mobile device. It's going to redirect you to the product page where you can see more product features and read some reviews from riders like yourself. And if you have even more questions, give our customer service a call. They're going to be happy to help you find a riding jacket that best suits your needs. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with Nikki and I as we take a closer look at the REV'IT Afterburn H2O women's jacket. I'm Jen, keep it on to you.